Well, just so you guys know, Elsa is here with me as well as Jennifer. We are going to have a giveaway at the end of the lesson today. So it is all based off of participation. No pressure. So you guys make sure and utilize the chat box, come off mute. Let me know if you have any questions. Before we get started, just a little housekeeping. The chat box should be at the top of your screen. So you can type in any question you have for me. Elsa's going to be manning the chat box for me. I really appreciate it. And let me know as we're going if there's any audio that you can't hear or anything like that. And Elsa's going to help me with that as well. So perfect. We got quite a few people. Great. So Christina said they use number 1 and number 4 in the shop the most. Awesome. Good deal. Hi, Marissa. Their favorite Nioxin product is Clarifying Cleanser. That's a good one. Great. Thank you so much for sharing, Marissa. I really appreciate it. Well, let's go ahead and get started with the presentation today. I really appreciate everyone being here. Like I said, please feel free to share your screen so I can see your smiling faces so I'm not lonely up here. My name is Sherri Holloway. I'm here at the Wella Company today so that we can talk about our awesome product line, Nioxin. We have a lot of information to go over in a short amount of time. So I'm hoping that you guys are ready to go with pen and paper or with your phone so you can snapshot some pictures. Let me know as we go along if there's any questions. Please, again, feel free to come off mute, or if you want to put it in the chat box, Elsa is looking out for that. And like I said, this is all based off of interaction. So the more you interact with me and my fellow friends online, then the better chance you have with the giveaway. So make sure you guys are tuning in. And let's get started. So Nioxin is our awesome product today. The agenda real quick, our introduction, a little bit about myself, learning objectives, the brand history, signs of thinning hair, care systems, advanced thinning, expert care, styling, and Q&A. Does that sound good for you guys? Let's do a thumbs up if you are okay with that. Perfect. So our learning objectives today: build up your knowledge and understanding of scalp and hair health, gain confidence in proper product recommendations for your clients, learn how to increase your profits with care services and retail opportunities. Now, if you guys currently use Nioxin on your retail, please raise your hand or put it in the chat box and let me know what you guys retail. I'll give you just a minute for that. Let me know what you use. What products are your favorites? I have the Instant Fullness. Also the Thermactive. That spray is great if you have any heat that you're using, as well as bodifying foam. I have that in my hair as well today. And then you can't forget hairspray. Stronghold hairspray is a must, especially for my baby fine strands. So Clint says System 2 is the best seller. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right. So let me know if you have family members who have lost their hair or their hair changed dramatically from youth to older age. You are on or have been on a special diet by choice or due to allergies in recent years. You are on or have been on medication over the past 2 years. I'm sure that's probably most of us, right? Allergies are the best this time of year. Your lifestyle or work life is stressful. We don't have stress, right? Who'd have thunk it? I.e., re-entry into the workforce, parenting, school duties, life events. I'm a mom of two, so yes, that definitely is my case. You live in a busy city or in a rural location surrounded by farms or woodlands. You have recently experienced life-changing events such as becoming a new parent, pregnancy, marriage, divorce, or menopause. So I'm sure some of these we can all relate to or have a family member or a friend that can relate to this. Let me know if you guys have anyone. I can say for myself, my sister is pregnant, just found that out. So she is going to be a lovely Nioxin client. Awesome. So a little background, Eva Graham is our lovely founder of Nioxin. The story of Nioxin began when Eva was a little girl. She'd hear her dad's frustration about losing his hair. Eva's dad had a wish that someday someone would find a solution for thinning hair. This is how skincare for hair came to be. Eva's dad, along with her post-pregnancy, is what helped design the spirit of Nioxin. She began her mission to map the journey to thicker and fuller hair. She understood that everyone has different needs. Nioxin's message began to spread fast, far, and wide. Eva's goal and commitment with Nioxin is to help men and women feel confident with their scalp and thinning insecurities. So how great is that? That we have systems and products for men and women. It's not geared toward one, which is amazing. Super important, right? We don't want to just handle one person or one clientele. So we have 35 plus years of heritage, science, and expertise. If you take a look on my screen, you can see where Nioxin started out. Rooted in science and technology with many industry first. So all the way back to 1987. We'll just say that was a couple years after I was born. We won't go into years. Nioxin research labs were created in 1987. 1995, Transactive Delivery System launched for scalp residue buildup. Just below that, 1998, discovered Scalp Complex to help improve scalp cell turnover. And then the millennium, 2000, we had 8 innovative technologies launched for scalp and hair. 2008, defined as the brand for thinning hair solutions, researched DNA genes around hair loss. And the exciting 2019, we were #1 salon brand for thinning hair. Applause all around. And then 2022 present day, we have breakthrough treatments with over 20 patents and technologies. Signs of thinning hair. Based on scientific observation, stylist, and consumer insight, Nioxin has identified 3 signs of thinning linked to biological factors. #1 is the scalp. It's unhealthy scalp environment for hair to grow from. #2, the root. Fewer hair strands and less density. And then #3, we have the strand, finer hair strands. I can totally be an example of that. Biological basis, #1 is the scalp. Scalp health is affected by various factors. #2, the root. Hair grows through 3 different natural growth phases, and each has different needs. And #3, the strand. Hair structure changes over time and varies from person to person. So if you guys can tell me in the chat box, or again, come off mute and let me know, what are some things that can affect your scalp and hair well-being. What are some things that could either build up on the hair or the scalp, cause some dirtiness? If you can, don't forget to interact. We have a giveaway. Let me know in that chat box or come off mute, you guys. Elsa says shampoo. Yeah. So maybe a really heavy shampoo with someone on fine textured hair that can make it oily, maybe cause some buildup. What else can you guys think of? What about outside of your house? Like what could possibly cause some issues? Maybe some pollutants, or if they go swimming, go to the beach. Leslie, thank you. Wrong products with silicone. Yes. Perfect. And then Christina says hard water or skin conditions such as psoriasis and eczema. Yes, that is true. I have eczema, and sometimes that gets in weird areas like behind my ears. Nioxin is wonderful for that. Thank you. Perfect. So let's get into the care systems. The scalp extends from the face and requires as much as skincare. Every care system has 3 steps for thicker, fuller hair: cleanse, condition, and treat. Step 1, we have the cleanse. That will be our shampoo. Step 2 is condition. And then step 3 is our treatment. Each system kit has that trio in the box. And as you can see on my screen, the number 1 that's up there, it actually has a spray. So different kits will have different treatments, either a spray or a foam that you can put on your scalp. Step 1 with cleansing, it removes sebum, fatty acids, and environmental residues. Step 2 with condition gives resilience and moisture balance for hair and scalp. And then step 3, the treatment, it's a leave-in treatment, gives thicker and 2 times fuller hair. So here's our system 1. It is light moisture. So if you will look at the box, this is very easy reading. It has a huge number 1 on it. And it has everything on the front for step 1, 2, and 3 at the bottom of that box. With this light moisture kit, it delivers thicker, fuller hair, amplifies texture, and protects hair against breakage, refreshes the scalp as well. With our system kits, for those who have not used it, it has a really nice, tingly kind of menthol feeling on the scalp. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to sell different treatments behind the chair if you want to take them over to the basin and have a really nice amplified shampoo. This really is invigorating and helps to open up all the senses that you can smell and feel. And you can use a hot towel if you wanted to really step that up to the next notch with that nice cooling menthol feel. It's awesome all year round. Step 1, the cleanser, is going to help remove the excess sebum and fatty acids. So this is really great during the summer as well, when we have a lot more sweating or oil buildup, things that can really start to build up around that hair shaft. So what happens is this will form a layer over top of your scalp. So say your hair strand starts about this big. Over time, with buildup and dirt and debris, that strand will get smaller and smaller and smaller, thus causing thinning of our hair. And then a loss of density. So these products are really great to help keep that from happening, get the scalp really clean, clear of any dirt, debris buildup, and that way you have a nice optimum scalp condition to grow your hair as well as it can. For step 2, the conditioner, it provides resilience and controls moisture balance, designed for hair and scalp. Thank you, Jennifer. If you guys check out the link in the chat box, she has posted a link for the system kit number 1. Thank you. And then step 3 with the treatment, it thickens hair and it is a spray form. Moving on to system 2. So again, on the front, there is a big number 2 on there. And at the bottom of the box, it has step 1, 2, and 3 as well. But notice the package for the treatment is different. So this one, we actually have a foam. So we're still in the light moisture category with system 2. It delivers thicker, fuller hair, amplifies texture, and protects hair against breakage. So all good things. Refreshes the scalp and provides UV protection. So UV protection, this is great for the summer. Anyone that has a convertible, if they're spending any time outside, UV protection is a must. For step 1, the cleanser, this will help remove excess sebum and fatty acids. Step 2, conditioner, provides resilience and controls moisture balance, designed for hair and scalp again. This feels really great, again, if you are massaging into the scalp. That way it feels more like a treatment. And then step 3 will thicken the hair. It's a foam formula that contains UV protective ingredients. System 3. So when I originally started using Nioxin, I started with system 3 because I had color treated hair. Over the years, I have gone more towards a balayage look with lighteners. So I actually changed from a system 3 to a system 5. And I'll explain that in a few minutes of why. But I just wanted you to know it's okay that you can start with one kit and change to another number if you need to. So for system 3, this is colored hair, light thinning, balanced moisture. Delivers thicker, fuller hair, amplifies texture, and protects hair against breakage. Provides moisture balance and protects color. Step 1, the cleanser protects color while removing excess sebum and fatty acids. So this would be really important if you have clients that do an all-over color or something that they want to protect their colored hair from, but still have the great benefit of Nioxin with cleansing the scalp, but not fading that color. Step 2, the conditioner provides resilience and controls moisture balance, designed for hair and scalp. Step 3 thickens the hair, and this one is a spray form. I love the color of the box on this. So each system is going to be color coded so that it's really easy for our clients to see on a shelf or wherever they buy from, that they can purchase this from you or the salon that you work at, and they know the one that they need to grab based off of the color or the number on the box. So it's super easy. System 4 is also for colored hair, but this is for progressed thinning. Balanced moisture, again, delivers thicker, fuller hair, amplifies texture, and protects hair against breakage, provides moisture balance, and protects color. Step 1, the cleanser will also protect color while removing excess sebum and fatty acids. Step 2, the conditioner provides resilience and controls moisture balance, designed for hair and scalp. And then step 3 is a foam. It will thicken the hair, and it also has UV protective ingredients. Are there any questions so far? How are we looking in the chat box? It looks like we're good. Jennifer, thank you for the links again. So moving on to system 5. So this is the system kit that I had changed from. So notice at the top of my screen, system 5 is for bleached or dry hair, lightly thinning. So again, I went into highlighted texture hair. I have baby fine hair. So even though my hair is fine, I can still have body with it, even when adding more moisture. So the system 5 is for advanced moisture. Notice the change of color on the box. It delivers thicker, fuller hair, amplifies texture, and protects hair against breakage, restore moisture, and protects color. Step 1, the cleanser protects color while removing excess sebum and fatty acids. Step 2, conditioner provides resilience and controls moisture balance and is also designed for hair and scalp. Step 3, the treatment thickens hair, and this is a spray form. And last but not least, we have our system 6, also for bleached or dry hair. This is for progressed thinning. It looks like Leslie made a comment. The salon owners use the same bottle content like those on the boxes, or do salon owners get bigger versions? So it depends. We do have the liter sizes, and that's a great question. You can definitely follow up with your sales rep, or I'm sure Jennifer would have a link if you want to take a look at different sizes, or if Elsa, if you have any recommendation as well where they need to look at. But we do have back bar sizes in the systems, just not the treatment size for back bar, I believe. So for System Kit Advanced Moisture number 6, it delivers thicker, fuller hair, amplifies texture and protects hair against breakage, restores moisture and protects the color, protects color while removing excess sebum and fatty acids in the cleanser. And then the conditioner provides resilience and controls moisture balance, designed for hair and scalp as well. Step 3, the treatment. This is a foam again, so it thickens hair, and it does have UV protective ingredients. So make sure you guys are paying attention to that. UV protective ingredients, that's super important for our clients. Yes, we do offer back bar. Okay, great. Thank you, Jennifer. I just wanted to make sure that I was delivering the right message here. So what is your number? This is how you guys can think about for yourself or your clients. How do I choose what system kit with Nioxin? 1, do you color your hair? So you can see on that top line, we have not colored is gray. Colored is kind of that orangey copper color. And then on the right side, we have bleached, kind of a lavender blue purple color. Next line, what is your level of hair loss? So we have light thinning or noticeably thinning in each category. And then at the bottom, your system kit number. This helps you decide what amount of moisture you need. So like I said earlier, I started with a number 3 when I just had colored hair. And then I switched up to a number 5. I don't have noticeably thinning hair. Not yet, thankfully. So hopefully that helps you guys kind of break it up and figure out what system kit to refer for your clients. And if you ever need to refer back to any of this information, feel free to look on wellaed.com. All of this information is on there. So let's move on to the scalp relief. This is for dry and sensitive scalp. So how many of you guys experience this during either weather change or maybe hormonal changes where you have dry, sensitive scalp? If you can put it in the chat box, let me know, because I definitely have it. Usually it's in the wintertime for me. I get a little bit drier. Our hair might feel drier. Our skin might feel drier. And if you've ever wondered, what can I do to fix that? This is a great product line for that. So if you've had that experience, let me know in the chat box, or please come off mute if you'd like. So I love the packaging on this, the really soothing, like green color to it. It is advanced moisture thickening system for dry, sensitive, and itchy scalp. It's formulated with aloe vera, niacinamide, Soothax, and glycerin, free of parabens, sulfates, and colorants. And step 1, the cleanser gently cleanses with soothing the scalp. Step 2, conditioner soothes the scalp and leaves the hair feeling nourished, designed for both hair and the scalp. And then the serum, which looks like the little spray booster on the right side there, immediately soothes dry, itchy, and sensitive scalp and also thickens the hair. Elsa loves the smell, so clean. Yes, I totally agree with you. And moving on to the next, the Scalp Recovery Anti-Dandruff System. Let me tell you, this is one of my top sellers with my clients, especially for those teenagers that don't cleanse very well, or they might get a little extra oily, especially around hormonal times. This product is amazing for that and is definitely one of my top sellers, as well as the salon treatment that we'll talk about in just a few minutes. But the scalp recovery is awesome. If you have not tried it, I highly recommend it. If you have tried it, please let me know in the chat box with thumbs up, smiley face, or if you've used it, put a yes. Let me know that you guys are still hanging with me. It is balanced moisture, relieves symptoms of dandruff, irritation, and flaking. Now, does this mean it can take place of our dermatologist or our doctor? No. So if you guys notice anything that might be like eczema or psoriasis, proceed with caution and definitely tell them to talk to their doctor or their dermatologist so that they can be treated for that. Nioxin is not meant to take place of that. This can help relieve some symptoms, but of course, we want to make sure that we are not going to irritate them at all. So if you notice any irregularities on the scalp or anything that you're like red flag, then send them on to their dermatologist. Step 1, the cleanser gently cleanses while soothing the scalp. It contains 1% pyrithione zinc to help reduce and prevent dandruff from reoccurring. Step 2, conditioner helps reduce dandruff and provides softness. Contains 0.5% of pyrithione zinc to help reduce and prevent dandruff from recurring. Step 3, serum is the leave-in treatment to help relieve dandruff and scalp itching. Contains 0.1% of pyrithione zinc to reduce flaking and scalp irritation. Are there any questions so far, you guys? We're being awfully quiet. Remember, if you're going to be in the running for that giveaway, we want to hear you. So the purifying exfoliator. This product is awesome if you have not tried it. It is a great treatment at home or in the salon. It's a light exfoliator for your scalp. Safe at home. Oh, that's amazing, right? So if we use it in the salon, we can also sell it to them to take home and treat at home. With peppermint oil and green tea extract, this is really going to help open up those senses and help open up that scalp and relieve any of that kind of buildup that you need to exfoliate your scalp with. Leslie says, when do you see results after how many uses? So I like to tell people, especially after maybe dandruff type treatments, they'll notice within a few weeks, I would say maybe 1 to 2 weeks, a noticeable difference. If they're not, then I would definitely refer them to a dermatologist. That could be something else that's going on, like psoriasis or maybe some sort of a buildup that they might need something stronger. But I notice within a few treatments myself, especially in the wintertime. Thank you, Leslie. So with the purifying exfoliator, pre-shampoo treatment to help normalize a flaky scalp. So this product you will use before your system kit. So before you shampoo the hair. It uses cellulose microbeads to remove scalp flakes, debris, dead skin, and buildup for a refreshed scalp. Gentle mechanical exfoliation. So guys, tell your clients, don't go in and scrub your head to death because that can cause some irritation, right? There's these microbeads in there. So we don't want to do anything that's going to irritate our scalp. So think about a really nice, soothing, tell them to take long, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Make it more of an experience in the shower, and this will help them slow down and kind of unwind for the day. It's recommended for every 30 to 45 days, available for in-salon or at-home use, like I mentioned earlier, and works for all hair types. I love it on my daughter's hair. She's 10 and she tends to get kind of greasy in the back because washing at 10 years old can be a little bit of a challenge with coily hair and super thick coily hair. So it is great to really help get any of that buildup and then flakiness out of the back. Thank you. So scalp relief, that was just put in the chat box if you guys want to take a look at that. So next, the Dermabrasion Scalp Renew Treatment. This bad boy is going to be your best friend. If you guys are looking for an in-salon treatment that is really going to help your clients and kind of take that next level up, this is only allowed in salons because it is a salon exclusive treatment. It's a facial for the scalp. So this really helps get in there. It's anti-aging scalp treatment that accelerates the scalp surface regeneration. Chemical exfoliation that breaks down the outer layer of the skin to remove buildup, debris, and dead skin cells. Recommended every 30 to 45 days. Not recommended for a dandruff-affected scalp. So this is kind of that next step up. So start with the exfoliator. That's one that's safe to go home or use in the salon. If they still need something or they come in and their scalp looks a little angry and they just need some TLC, the scalp renew treatment is great for that. You would apply it at the roots in a grid-like pattern, similar to a root color application, and then massage that in. You'll leave it in and then shampoo it out as normal. Are there any questions? How are we doing, guys? Thank you, Jennifer. She put another link in there. I appreciate it. So remember how I mentioned before that we have formulas for men and women. So as you see on my screen here, these are the minoxidil treatments that we have for both men and women. 5% is the men's formula and 2% is the women's formula. Minoxidil is a colorless liquid. It's the only technology proven to effectively help hair regrowth. Stimulates the hair follicle to promote growth. Designed to treat female pattern baldness and male pattern baldness. Use only on the top of the head. So make sure you guys are telling your clients, don't put it around your face at the hairline. Okay. When they're sleeping, we don't want it to kind of come down on their forehead or get on their eyebrows or get in their eyes when they're sleeping, right? So really focus on that crown pattern in the top for them to put this product. The amount of hair regrowth is different for each person and results cannot be predicted. Use 2 times a day for best results. So this is a leave-in treatment. If you have used this minoxidil treatment, put it in the chat box for me. I'd love to know if you guys have used it, if you've seen success. Make sure that you are telling your clients this can take some time to see the results. Remember, the hair is growing out from the scalp. So if we're trying to get more density in the hair or thicken the hair, we have to make sure we're treating it for a long enough time where we can really see and notice that density change. So I like to say 30 to 60 days to my clients and continue using that. Once you start using minoxidil treatments, you want to continue using that. Perfect. So next, on to Diamax and Diamax Advanced. I love these products. The Diamax Advanced, I typically use every time I blow dry my hair. The traditional Diamax is proven to increase the diameter of each existing hair strand. So think about it starting a little skinnier and then it just puffs right up. This product is great for that. It leaves the hair fuller, more manageable, and strengthened against breakage. So this is huge, right? If we're using any blow dryers or hot tools, this product is really going to help to make our hair look thicker, but also help strengthen it against breakage. The advanced formula is 25% more active ingredients, providing longer lasting up to 8 hours. 8 hours, you guys. That is awesome. My fine, lifeless hair, 8 hours, that's what I use. Contains caffeine, panthenol, and niacinamide. Proven to increase the diameter of each existing hair strand. It leaves hair fuller and more manageable and strengthened against breakage. So if you guys feel like you need an extra pump or an extra lift in your hair, but want that longevity, then reach towards the Diamax Advanced. My hair doesn't hold anything and stays pretty lifeless. I can spend 45 minutes blow drying and curling my hair, and typically within 10 minutes, it just looks sad. So Nioxin has really helped save my life. So moving on to Density Defend for colored hair. Density Defend is a lightweight leave-in strengthening foam for colored hair. Provides an up to 93% reduction in hair breakage and improves the vibrancy of hair color. Ideal for anyone with color-treated hair that needs added strength and color protection. And I love the density mask. This is a weekly treatment, you guys. Density protection and conditioning treatment that provides an up to 97% reduction in hair breakage. Leaves hair conditioned, manageable, and smooth. Contains lightweight conditioning agents and strengthens the hair against damage. It is ideal for weekly use. So whenever I read something like that, I tend to tell my clients every 5 to 7 shampoos. It just depends on their texture and porosity. If they need a little extra boost, then I would have them go more towards the every 5 days. But this product is amazing because it won't weigh your hair down. So for those people like myself that have the fine strands and not a lot of density, you can still protect that hair, get that smoothing and moisture back, but without making it limp and lifeless. Are there any questions so far? How are we doing, guys? If you're still with me, I want you to put a smiley face or something in the chat box. Marissa, thank you. Thumbs up. Awesome. So remember, if you want to be in the drawing for the giveaway, we want to see some interaction. Leslie, thank you for the smiley face. And Clint, smiley face. Awesome. You guys are great. Thank you. So next, the hair booster is our daily treatment. Diameter protection leave-on booster that treats specific areas of concern, such as receding hairline or low-density crown. Thank you, Christina, for the smiley. Conditions hair and forms a barrier to help protect against cuticle damage. Nancy, smiley face. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Use 2 times daily and apply before system kit step 3 treatment. So remember that order. So this would be 2 times a day, daily, and apply it before your system kit step number 3. So that's either your spray or your mousse. Nighttime Density Rescue. I love the packaging of this product, first of all. When they first launched it, I was like, oh, it was the next step up, right? It just looks so calming. But the packaging, something about it just draws me to this product. This is a nighttime leave-on scalp treatment proven to promote hair density by reducing hair fall associated with scalp surface oxidation. Powerful blend of antioxidants known to neutralize free radicals on the surface of the scalp. Absorbs quickly with no residue. Use it every night for best results. Perfect. I just love that. Does anyone know what free radicals are or what they do? If you know, put it in the chat box. I'm just curious. Are there any colorists out there? Free radicals are huge in color, but it can also affect your scalp growth. So if you don't know, free radicals can be like pollutants in the air. It can also be minerals in our water, environmental changes, dirt debris, any of those, or even the wind can cause free radicals, which causes porosity or sensitivity to our hair. And that can affect everything, as we know. It can affect the way that our hair accepts color. It can affect our frizz factor and our moisture factor, as well as the strength of the hair. So we want to make sure we keep that nice and healthy. And Nioxin is great for that. So if you look on the screen, the Recharging Complex came out about 2 years ago, I believe. So this product is really cool. So it is a pill that you would take. It's a hair growth supplement for healthy growing hair from the inside out. Multi-nutrient blend with biotin to help support normal, healthy growing hair. With zinc and iron for the maintenance of normal skin. 100% free from gluten and GMOs. Awesome. Take 1 tablet daily as part of your balanced diet and healthy lifestyle. Make sure you guys are drinking this with water. That's super important, right? We want our bodies to absorb that product. And as usual, if they are having some problems with some thinning hair, make sure you ask the appropriate questions of, have they had lab work done? Are they taking medications? Have they had a lot of stress or hormonal changes? What's their diet, exercise life like? And are they drinking enough fluids? You'd be surprised how many people are actually vitamin deficient and how that can cause hair thinning or hair loss in our lives. I recently, last month, actually just had a client that told me, thank you for telling her to go get lab work done. And she was vitamin deficient. And so now they're on the road to recovery on thickening her hair back up. But that was why her hair had lost about half of its density. So make sure you guys are talking to your clients about that and asking questions. So if you look on the screen, we have our styling line. I actually have the Bodify foam right here. So I use that in my hair today. The Bodifying foam is a styling foam that adds manageable body and hold. The thickening gel is a stronghold gel that provides added definition and hold without stiffness or stickiness, recommended for clients with short to medium length hair for firm hold. NioSpray Stronghold Hairspray. I have that as well. All of these are my favorites. A firm finishing spray with extra hold for longer lasting end looks, recommended for clients with medium to coarse hair. Does that mean you have to use it if you have medium to coarse hair? No, I use it on my hair and I have baby fine hair. And let's see, Adeline, it says, how long will you see the result? Which product are you talking about, love? Was it for the recharging complex? If so, I would say definitely take it for 30 to 60 days, but continue that. Add this in pretty much like a multivitamin every day. And if that's not what you're asking about, just let me know in the chat box. So with the styling products, we have Pro Thick. Thank you, Jennifer. Pro Thick formula, unique technology with complex of thickening polymers, which wrap around the strand and extend, forming bonds between hairs and creating space. So how cool is that? You can actually get a visual. It's creating space in between those hairs to plump that hair, leaving thicker looking and makes fuller styles easier to achieve. Therm Active Protect. You guys, I mentioned this earlier. If you're trying to protect your client's hair or your hair from heat styling, super important, right? That should be one of your easy top sellers. Everybody, for the most part, blow dries their hair or does something to it. If they don't, you can totally go into one of our other products to talk to them about, like a conditioning treatment or something else. But the Therm Active Protector should be a very easy sell for you guys. The technology proven to work both inside and outside the hair. Conditioning absorbs into the hair's cortex, retaining moisture for longer and protecting it from environmental damage, while flexible, lightweight polymers wrap around each hair for balanced styles with no stiffness. So, big call out, no stiffness. These products do not cause any white flakiness. Even the styling products on the last page with our bodifying foam or the gel, it's really soft in the hair. So once you add that heat from your blow dryer, they're really great products. The heat activated spray and the thermal active protector, it adds shine and protection against breakage. Best as a first step to protect hair before further styling. So this is great to put in before you blow dry. If they are going to curl it or maybe touch up with a flat iron, you can easily put it on dry hair to protect that hair as well. The thickening spray is a spray that adds texture, body, and lift, recommended for all clients wanting thicker, fuller styles. So as far as the hold between the thickening spray, the bodifying foam, and the gel, they will have the same amount of hold. It depends on if your client wants a foam, a gel, or a spray for consistency. That's really it. So it's super easy for you guys to pick and choose what's best for each client. Ask them those questions. Do you have a preference on a spray versus a mousse? Because there are some clients out there that prefer a foam mousse versus a spray. And next, moving on to the instant fullness. I told you guys earlier, this is one of my favorites. It is our dry shampoo. It helps prolong the fullness of the 3-part system, provides up to 2 times fuller hair within seconds, helps remove excess sebum that can build up during the day, increases volume by adding dimension and space between each individual hair strand. It is lightweight. It can be brushed out, leaving the scalp refreshed. So guys, if you haven't used that product, I highly recommend it. It does have that nice Nioxin claim to fame of invigoration. So that kind of minty, menthol, tingly feel, if you spray it on the scalp, you will feel that with this product. And I love that, especially in the summertime when it's hot or muggy out. In North Carolina, we have a lot of humidity. So this product is great to put in the hair from root to tip. If you're going to curl the hair, I did that for myself today just to keep some extra body. And then if you want to, I can actually show you. I'll spray them in my hair. Tell your clients to hold their hand at a distance, but I just want you guys to see how much this can really pump up the hair. And it smells amazing. Oh, I just love it. One of my favorites, like I said, I use this all the time. And no white residue on my clothes. I'm wearing a black dress and no white residue. But it feels good. I just love it. Perfect. Are there any questions? You guys feel free to come off mute or let me know in the chat box if you have any questions at all. This is your time to pick my brain. And Jennifer, if we can get a link for the Instant Fullness dry cleanser, that would be great. Because honestly, that is one of my top sellers as well. Dry shampoo is a must. Well, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you with the products. If there's no questions, but please keep in touch and continue learning. Thank you so much, Emmett. I appreciate that. Thanks, Marissa. If you can follow us at Wella Education at Nioxin, you can also follow me at hair_Sher, SHER. You can also visit wellaed.com to continue your education journey and sign up for a certification program. And make sure you guys don't log off yet because we do have that giveaway. Okay, so don't go anywhere yet, you guys. We've had a lot of interaction from y'all. I really appreciate it.